this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here with some of those leftover bits and pieces from the Junk Journal Basics Kit 2 that we recently made the folio from. And yeah, I've got loads and loads of bits and pieces here, and I thought let's just come along and have a bit of a play and make some other bits and pieces. Now, I have to say, I have obviously used some things more than others. So I've got some butterflies left. I've got some that I've cut out and some that still need cutting. I've got some roses left, and I've got some of the frames left. But I did really love using them. So to be honest, I might have to actually print off some more of the butterflies and the roses, you know, possibly. But I've got quite an abundance of things, you know, left over. So we'll just kind of see how we get on, really. So, yeah, I've got kind of like some of the lace and things like that. Some of the lace that we did use with the folio that we made. That's just here. And I've got various other bits and pieces as well. I've got some other lace as well, which possibly might look quite pretty with it. I've got some crochet lace and things, which I didn't mix in with this kit when we used it, you know, to create the folio. So maybe kind of do some bits with that. So I'm just thinking, let's just make some little bits and pieces with these leftovers. And then we might make some things like pockets and things like that, or maybe some tags and use some of the bits on, you know, on top of those pieces. So I've got quite a lot of labels because this kit contains a lot of labels, you know, which are always kind of really fun to have. So I'm thinking we can use definitely some of the labels, maybe make some labelly clusters and maybe kind of mount them onto the lace and then, you know, maybe layer them up with, you know, roses or, you know, what have you. So, I mean, that looks, oh, that looks really lovely. Oh, that does look really lovely, doesn't it? So maybe things like that, you know, and we'll just create some kind of bits and pieces like that. So we'll start with kind of the blue and then we'll do some on the crochet as well. So let's just pop this down and, you know, we'll just kind of see what things that we've got. I've also got these frames, which, whoops, we might use some of those as well. So let's just have a look. Got... oh, that's quite pretty, isn't it? So yeah, we're just going to kind of like, you know, make some little bits and pieces that we can use then in other projects. And that might be a bit big. I'm thinking that's a bit of a waste because we can't see that much of that lace, which I love that lace so much. I don't want to kind of have it hidden behind the, you know, behind the label too much. So yeah, we'll kind of like use the medium size labels, I think, more, because then we've got fully all the lace still showing. So yeah, okay, those ones. And oh, what about that one? Oh, now look, I'm now running out of space. Hold on. Right then, so I've just got a cup of tea now, so I'm just going to ink the here. So I kiss cut this rather than fussy cut it, and for those people who don't kind of know, the kiss cutting is when you cut, you know, just 1 millimetre or so around the edge. So sometimes I do that. It's got to be said, not that often actually, because I'm not the best kiss cutter on the planet. So yeah, I don't tend to do it that much, but you know, sometimes it's kind of the best thing to do. So I'm just going to put this down onto the lace. Oops. Like that. Okay. So I'm using my 3-in-1 glue, and then when I glue this down, you know, onto wherever I use it, I will probably, it's got to be said, use hot glue, because that's going to be, you know, really strong and make sure that it's glued down properly. So, oh, actually, just before I glue this down, what I'm thinking would look rather pretty coming out of here is kind of streamers. So I've got some ribbon here beside my desk. Hold on, let me just pull it in. Oh, and of course now I've touched it, it's all dropping down. Right, okay. So I've got some ribbon here and I'm thinking, oh, have it coming out like a bit of a streamer. So I'm thinking maybe that would look better coming out from underneath the frame itself rather than underneath the lace. I was going to keep it and have it underneath the actual lace, but to be honest, I think actually it's going to look nicer, yeah, coming out like that. So I'm just deciding, I've got 3 different ribbons here. Just want to decide which one is going to be best. Oh my goodness, love, love, love this one. So, right, let's just go for this one. Oops. Okay. So, and just cut that down there. Okay. So, I'm going to glue this on. Oops. Oh, no. I want both the spotty sides showing. In fact, let's move this out of the way because I was thinking I'd line them all up, but actually I think that might be a little bit sort of tricky to do. So let's just quickly glue this down. So I'm going to glue these together, bit of hot glue, and then glue both of those down here like that. Okay. And then this whole framed piece, just want to add a little bit of glue to there. Okay. Not too much because, you know, obviously this isn't gluing onto a piece as yet. So, oh, that's annoying. Look, I haven't really done it in the center, but I don't mind that, to be honest. That's fine. So that's the first one. Right, going along, we'll do another one. So I don't know whether did I ink that label? I think I did. You know, this, yeah, this frame label, I think I did. So we'll just put that one there. Okay, and then maybe just have one of these flowers or something. Now, also got these gorgeous butterflies. So I had such a lot of fun using this kit in the, you know, the folio that we made, that I just thought actually going to come and use some of the bits and pieces up because they are so pretty. It would be a shame not to play more. So let's have a look. And I wonder, yeah, so I'm just going to again just glue this on first. I will be obviously cutting these into individual individual bits. But I'm going to start them off by obviously using them, or, you know, putting them onto here, and then we can cut them down when we come to actually use them. So now, do we want this kind of more? I don't know whether I want more of the label showing or not. Yeah, that's quite nice actually. So, right, again, it's just, I don't want too much of the glue on there. Sorry, I haven't had this switched on for very long, so it's not really hot enough at the minute. Let me just have a sip of my tea. Okay. Sometimes when you kind of pump the glue like that kind of thing, it can just loosen it up a bit, you know, whilst you're waiting for it to heat up. So sometimes I do that to just get it flowing a little bit. Let me just grab another glue stick. Okay. Oops. I'll just pop this one down like that. And then here, oops, just pop that flower on, maybe that way. Okay, like that. And then, now, do we want one of those gems? It does look pretty, doesn't it? Or I'm just going to see what it would look like if we layer up the, well, not that butterfly, no. This one. Let's just ink this up. Oops. Quite like that sort of double layering of the, oops, of the butterflies. Don't know whether that's really showing up enough. That's the only thing. So I might try this one. Because you want it to obviously show up a lot, don't you? Right, that's not showing up at all. Oh, how annoying is this? Oh, that's really annoying. What's this one? This one might be a bit better. Let's just have a look. Can just try that gem in there. I mean, that's quite pretty. What do we think? Or do we think just go for the single one? Oh, I can't decide now. Wish I hadn't started messing about. Because I do like that sort of voluminous, you know, where we've got the layered up butterflies, because it's kind of making it more 3D. But yeah, trying to pick the one to use. I think this one. So, right, let's just quickly. Okay. Like that. And then just take the gem. Okay. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look such a pretty one? Love it. So I just moved this along. It's a bit stuck on the desk now. Okay. Oops. Oh, sorry, hot glue threads there. Let's move that along. Okay. Now, am I going to get two from here? Not really, am I? Unless I have something kind of coming off the edge here. So let me just have a sip of my tea. Try this. Unless I have it this way up. Let's just try this. That's so annoying, isn't it? I'm going to end up with like a little bit that, you know, isn't very usable. Oh, that's very annoying. Well, unless I use smaller pieces. So let's try that one. And do I have another smaller framed piece still? Let's just have a look. If I don't, what I could do is cut out from here. So like one of these journal cards, I could cut out this frame here, because that's going to be obviously smaller. Now, which one's going to be easier to cut out? Oh, that one, definitely. Definitely this one. So, yeah, I'm going to try and kiss cut this. So, remember, that's just like cutting a couple of millimetres from the actual image, which already I've mucked it up. What happens with me is when I try and kiss cut things, they're, you know, sometimes very, very close, like i.e. touching the item or the object. Sometimes, you know, a couple of millimetres, sometimes one, you know. Yeah, they're just not very even, unfortunately. But just sometimes I think some pieces really suit the kiss cutting. And to be honest, these frames, I mean, they're very fiddly to cut out. So fussy cutting them, you know, you may have bits that are pretty spindly, you know, spindly and thin. But also, I do actually think these really look good being kiss cut. So, yeah, I like kiss cutting things like this, to be honest. Okay. Oops. Okay. Right, there we go. So yeah, to give you extra frames, this is. So let me just quickly drink my tea. Oh, and we've got a flower here we can put in here as well. Okay, let's just quickly ink this. Oh yeah, look, we can actually manage to have them both on here. One of them, you know, sideways, and one of them this way, I think. So yeah, that's worked out quite well, hasn't it? Okay, so on this one I might have it just like this. This one might have it sideways. Now, is this flower going to be the right thing? And it looks quite pretty. What if we had it then with a butterfly at the bottom? Not sure. Oh, I've got a pink, a pink flower. Oh, that might be better. So yeah, perhaps the pink one, and then should we have a butterfly on there? That's rather pretty, isn't it? So yeah. Right, I'm now thinking I need to do this the other way round. So this way round, again, let's see if we want to have any of that pretty ribbon coming out from here. Because I do think the ribbon looks really lovely. Like a little streamer from hanging from here. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? So let's just glue this together. Like that. Okay. Oh, look, what a wally. I forgot why I had done it the other way when I did it last time. Was because then I've got both, you know, both pieces facing forward. Now I've got obviously the reverse of that other ribbon. I mean, it probably doesn't really matter, but having said that, I do really, really love this spotty ribbon. So it's a shame not to have it showing on both sides, isn't it? So, yeah. Okay. Let's just put this round like that. Like that now. Well, it's taken a lot of deciding, hasn't it? So this time I'm going to put it onto here, because do you remember last time I said that I'd got it, you know, not in the centre at all? So I'm thinking put it onto the frame. Oops. Put it onto the frame here. And then I have a better chance of getting it, you know, in the centre, if you see what I mean. So just then glue the whole thing down onto the lace. Oh my goodness, isn't this so pretty? Right, just quickly finish my tea. Okay, that out of the way. So this is a little bit like the snippet roll, obviously, that I made. Obviously, the difference being this is on lace and that was obviously on paper. So, and then do I want to have this butterfly just there, kind of like sealing that off at the bottom? Looks pretty, doesn't it? So that and then this little gem. Like that. Okay, loving how that looks. Very, very, very cute. Okay, so then the last one on this bit of lace, we'll just have this here like that. Okay, now this is unfortunately going to be, oh, it's going to be a little bit off the lace, I think. I mean, not that that probably matters, to be honest, but yeah, just something kind of to be a bit aware of, I suppose. So right, let's just pop this down. I don't know why I've switched now suddenly to using the hot glue for everything, but just was there. So yeah, right, let's go back to using this for a minute. Okay, let's just press this down. Okay, and then, yeah, maybe have the butterfly kind of, you know, flying kind of sideways a bit. So, yeah, like that. Is this another? Oh, not really. Oops, not really quite the same, but just see. What do we think? Oops, what do we think to that gold one? Now, is it very... No, it's not really too thick. So, yeah, let's try that. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry if you can hear that motorbike going past. The window's closed and everything, but it must have just been quite a noisy motorbike, I think. So, yeah, I do apologise. Okay. Oh my goodness, how pretty is that? So just a little row of lace clusters there. Okay. Should we just do a couple on that ivory lace? Because I feel like, you know, that will be some different looks. So I'm just going to put that to one side. We'll just do 1 or 2 bits on here. I'm thinking actually maybe we could do it this way up. Yeah, maybe lends itself better to being this way up, to be honest. So yeah, let's put this one down. Now again, do we want any ribbon? Because I know that looks like it's then sort of in amongst the lace, but I mean obviously this is going to then be cut down, isn't it, into individual pieces, so you know it could definitely take that. So let's start at the bottom instead. Well, I nearly did the same mistake again, where then I wouldn't have 2 spotty sides of ribbon. Okay, just snip this off. Oh my goodness, come on. Right, glue this together. Okay, and then again I'm going to just glue it onto the frame, because that way I've got just maybe slightly better chance of getting it in the middle than I did by, you know, doing it the other way round. So yeah, right, there we go. So we can have that one on there like that. Okay. Oh my goodness, doesn't this look pretty? Very, very yummy and gorgeous, isn't it? Now I'm thinking maybe just like a little bow. I've just got some bows behind my desk. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look gorgeous? Oh, I'm loving it even more with the bow at the top, strangely enough. Okay. Oh, that is yummy, yummy, isn't it? Doesn't that look so gorgeous? Now, at first, I thought we'll have a butterfly on here, but actually, do you know, I'm not even really sure that it needs one. I don't know whether I've got any really that are the right colours either. Oh, I've got this brown one. That might not be too bad. I'm not sure whether that really needs a butterfly or not, to be honest. I mean, I think it's nice with, I think it's nice without. So let me just get some bling. For if we have that butterfly, it would go then in the middle of the butterfly. Just probably 2, little row of 2. Oops. Would be, yeah. Oh, do you know, I can't decide. And again, wish I was live so I could hear you guys and you could just say whether you think it's better with the butterfly or without it. I quite like it without, do you know. Do you know, I'm thinking actually I've probably got, yeah, this is the same. So what we could do is we could do one with and one without. So let's do this one with. So yeah, we've got one with, one without. So I'm going to put some ribbon on here as well. I keep bringing in this brown ribbon because I thought, oh, it might look quite nice. And actually it might look quite nice if we're having that brown butterfly. It's just a different sort of look, isn't it? So yeah, let's do the brown ribbon. So at least I don't have to worry about this because it's not a polka dot one or anything, so it doesn't matter which way round it goes. Okay. Again, just squish that together. Okay. Take those little bannery type ends. Okay, like that. Just glue this down onto that. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? And do you see what I mean? Even though that ribbon's hanging over that one beneath, it doesn't matter because obviously they're going to be cut apart. So, you know, it really doesn't matter too much. Right. Just need to make sure that I leave enough room for it to actually be cut apart now. So that's the only issue, is just remember these are being cut individually. So there we go. That one. And then we've got that brown butterfly, oops, here. Oh, do you know, these are going to be lovely to just have to use. But do you know what, already, because I was thinking we would do a bit of a craft along in a minute and, you know, make some bits with these. You know what's going on, don't you? I don't want to now use these. Really liking them. Now I just want to hoard them. I mean, what on earth is wrong with me? Why am I wanting to hoard these? I'm thinking a brown bow at the top. So we've got lots of brown going on for this one. Okay, whoops. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that look? Oh, I love it. Let me know, which do you like better? Do you like the neutral one, so that one, or do you like the one with the brown? I mean, to be honest, I like them both equally, and I think depending on the project, they would both look, you know, equally as good. It just depends where they're, you know, what they're going to be being glued on. Although at this rate, because I'm wanting to hoard them, they might get glued on nothing. Which is crazy. Right, okay, so I'm thinking this one up here, and then let's just have a quick look here. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty as well, isn't it? Yep. Really love this on the ivory lace. It looks very pretty, doesn't it? So yeah, I'm just going to glue this one with the 3-in-1. Like I said, I'm just kind of like interchanging them now. So some are the ivory and some of the you know, hot glue, and some of the thing. Okay, so yeah, I think we're going to have this here. Now I can't decide quite what to put on here, but I'm thinking maybe just one of those bows, maybe in this colour. So yeah, maybe that's very pretty, isn't it? So this is a bit overkill, again, using the hot glue, but just love the fact that I don't have to, you know, worry that it's not glued down. I'm kind of like then confident that it's stuck. So yeah, let's just quickly pop this down. Okay, like that. Oh, there we go. How pretty does that look? So yeah, I mean, very quickly we have just made, obviously, you know, all these 7 lace clusters, which look absolutely gorgeous, don't they? So I'm not sure whether I can bring myself to use them. Oh, pathetic behavior. Right, okay, let's do some things now with the leftover papers. Okay, so I've got some envelopes here, and I thought let's collage a couple of envelopes with these little scraps that we've got left. So I've cleared off all my fussy cut bits, and yeah, thought let's do this. So I'm just going to take this, and yeah, so excuse the back of this. This was obviously from when I was kind of like creating the kit. So I've got some, you know, some bits that I didn't end up using. So just take this, and yeah, we'll just tear this down like that, and then here kind of think, oh, perhaps we'll have this here, and I wonder if we could have just this little bit down here. So let's just tear this. Just going to tear that along the bottom, actually. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to just glue this down. Oops. Okie dokie. So when I use these envelopes, I quite often don't really go right to the edge. I quite like to have the, you know, the craft edge showing. I think that looks quite nice. So yeah, I had thought we would make some bits with those lace clusters, but yeah, I'm going to have to make some more of those before I can bring myself to use them. I know, ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, but yeah, that's just how it is. I can't now bring myself to use them because they've turned out so pretty. So yeah, I'm gonna have to build up before I use them, or like I say, just try and make some very similar, and then maybe I will, you know, actually feel brave enough to use them. But yeah, at the moment I'm like, oh, they've turned out so nice, I don't want to use them at all. So absolutely crazy behavior. Okay, right, there we go. Okay, and then this piece along here like that. Just going to kind of just tear this down slightly. I'm probably going to have something stuck over here, so you probably won't see that section. But yeah, just the bit that you do see, I don't want it to be that straight edge really, so. Okay. Bo's asleep by my side on the floor. Not on the floor, in her bed on the floor. So yeah, she's not actually on the floor. Let's be honest, she couldn't find the floor even if she wanted to sleep on the floor because the floor's covered in paper. But yeah, she's asleep in her bed, which probably has got bits of paper in it, I would imagine. So she's in amongst the paper in her bed. Right, so that's envelope number 1. Let's do another one. You know, again, just using up the scraps and things that we didn't end up using when we did the little series with the folio. So let's just take this down. Okay, oh, that's quite handy. Look, that just fits across there perfectly. That was more luck than judgment, definitely. Okay. Oops. Put that down there. Okay, like that. Looking good, looking good. And then just quickly finish that off down the bottom. So, yeah, maybe have this piece. It's quite cute. What about this? Yep, not too bad. And then what about this one? Or maybe this one here. Like that. And then I wonder if we could just have this here in the on the bottom. So yeah. Okay. Let's just glue this one down. I mean, like I say, most of this will probably be covered anyway. Haven't decided yet what I'm going to be putting on these, but you know, maybe even like a journal card, one of the journal card type pieces, because I always quite like that look where you just have a, you know, a proper focal point on there. So yeah, I might use one of those pieces. Okay, there we go. And yeah, we're gonna have this piece. I mean, hopefully these are going to have different, you know, different looks. Oops. That was very slippery. It was like sliding around as I was spreading the glue out. So unstable, very unstable on there. Okay, like that. And then this piece, I'm thinking just, you know, tear that down a bit. And I'm just going to straighten that edge a little bit. Like that. Yeah, something like that along the bottom. Okay. Okie dokie. Right, looking good. So just, ooh. Honestly, everything I touch is just wanting to just skid around and move about, which that's a bit annoying. Okay, like that. So they look quite different, don't they? Just even as they are. Let me move these pieces off of my way. Move this envelope out the way as well. Yeah, love how these look. And to be honest, I could always collage like the, you know, the back sides with the leftover bits. So I'll just quickly ink these up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I can't bring myself to use those lace clusters. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? I mean, I literally made them for the purposes of this. And I thought, oh, we'll come along, we'll make some lace clusters and then we'll use them. But they just look so pretty that now I'm like, oh, I can't bring myself to. They look too nice to use. I mean, oh my goodness. Absolutely crazy behaviour. Crazy. Right. So we've got these, which I could use. I did these, kind of designed these so they would be a bit like a little booklet and you could kind of use them as a booklet. So we could have those on there like a little booklet. Oh gosh. I can't bring myself to use one. Pathetic. That looks quite cute on there, doesn't it? Let's try it here. I don't think I can quite bring myself to use these, to be honest. I need to make like a second set so that I can actually, you know, brave using them. Oh gosh, how silly. How absolutely silly. Right. Got these. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, love that. Is that the same frame? No, it's not, is it? No. Nothing like, in fact. So, I mean, that's quite gorgeous, I have to say, isn't it? So, yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a shame, obviously, to cover that one up. But having said that, I do really love that. And then this one, just check. Oh, I definitely love that one there. And oops. Oh, that's quite lovely there. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to use those, I think. Right, bit of a shame, obviously, to cover this up, but it just looks so pretty that I couldn't quite help myself. So, yeah, let's just quickly ink this up and then just ink around the edge of here a bit. Okay. So I could put this as a pocket. Let me just check which way that opens. Not that it probably matters, if I'm truthful, but yeah, maybe have it that way up. Oops. And then this. I'm thinking maybe black lace on here. What do we think to that? I think black lace would look really pretty. Do I have any? Let's just grab some out of my drawer. We did use some black lace in the, you know, in the series where we made the folio. So yeah, I'm thinking could either have like some black lace or just even coming out from here. Could have it on the other side. Let me just take that down. I'm just going to take this, that kind of like the header seam, you know, take the header seam off. Let's have a look. And that's quite pretty. I'm not over keen on those big pointy bits of lace, to be honest, but or we could do, you know, like a sort of ruffly effect, so it's just sort of got like a gathered-y lace bit. Or, to be honest, might prefer it this way round with that torn edge, because I really like the look of like torn lace, to be honest. Do we like that, or do we think it would be better with a different colour? I'm just going to have a quick rummage and see what other colour laces that I've got here beside me. What's this? Oh no, that's very bright. Oh, I have got some of that gorgeous royal blue, which we tried this with the you know, when we were making the folio, and we decided not to, but I'm just wondering, because I do love this, oops, this vibrant blue lace. It's not quite right, is it? I mean, it's nice, and I do love the way it kind of really makes it pop, but let me try it here. No, do you know, I'm now thinking, now I've looked at that, I think the best lace would be something really vintagey, distressedy. So I've got this crochet lace beside me. Let's just pull this in. This might be going to be too thick, but let's just have a look. Let me just take this down. Again, when I use the crochet lace, I like to just kind of drag it against the scissors. You know, that's how I like to cut it, like that. Do like a sort of cut tear thing along the serrated edge of the scissors, because that gives a really ruggedy kind of finish, which I love that. So we could do something like that. I'm thinking maybe even ink the lace up so it's really vintagey. Just see. Oh, maybe I've gone too far, because that now looks quite dark, doesn't it? Yeah, I wish I hadn't inked that now. Let's put that to one side. I can use that for something else. Yeah, no harm done, because I can use it for something else. I've got some bright pink here. We used this recently, and I think it was in a mass making. Oh, it might not have been in a mass making actually, but no, that's not right, is it? No, definitely not that. Okay, put that one away. Oh, what else have I got here? Got some of this beige. That's quite nice. Would you call this beige? I'd call it beige, I think. So let's just try that down the side, or even, whoops, running kind of down the side like that, and then, oh, that's pretty. Right, let's just cut this down. Okay, right, let's put that there. And then, okay, now, do we want to have any lace coming out behind here? So again, got just a little bit of this creamy colour. So I'm thinking, oops, like that. Yeah, that's very pretty, isn't it? So let's just glue that down. Right. And just try and hold this lace in place with my scissors, because I don't want it to move and then not end up gluing it down. Did I ink this? I can't remember, to be honest, whether I did or not. Anyway, it doesn't hurt to ink it a second time. So yeah, right. Let's go around this with the hot glue. Oh, where's my hot glue not really coming out very well? It's been on for ages now. There we go. Okie dokie. Like that. Let's get that little bit of hot glue out. It's kind of seeping out the corner. Oh my goodness, come on. Okay, this here. could have done with some of the labels from this kit, and unfortunately all the labels, for some reason I'd printed them on what do you call it, you know, paper rather than card. So that's really a shame, because they would have been really nice on here. Well, we could have something like this on here, to be honest. So yeah, right, I'm going to glue this down just as a side loading pocket. So okay, like that. Okay, just mop all that glue up that's seeping out. Okay, like that. And then yeah, let's put this one down here, and then I'll trim this off once it's stuck down. So let's just pop the glue down. So now what we've got is obviously a nice pocket on the envelope. Pop this down like that. Again, just mop up the excess glue. Okay, let's just take that down. Oops. Snip that off here. Like that. Just take this down here. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? I have got this little cameo, which I'm thinking maybe would look very cute on there. Obviously got that little bit of lace. We could even have that somewhere. I'll just cut this down. This was that lace, you know, that we just trimmed down, obviously. So, oh my goodness, how cute does that look? Yeah, quite love that. So let's just pop this down here. Oh, that's so pretty. Right, what did I do? Okay, couldn't see this for a minute. I thought, oh, what did I do with that word? So yeah, I have got these in smaller size. It's just that this happens to be cut out, and I'm just being like really lazy, going with the bits that I happen to have ready cut out. So yeah, very lazy, very lazy. That's very pretty, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So could have put brads through this, but I'm just going to put it on there like that, I think. That looks gorgeous. And let's just see, got a couple of butterflies here. Could have a butterfly there. We could then have a bit of bling in the middle. Let's just take that down. Okay. Oops. Oh, do you know, I can't wait to make my next folio, because I had such a nice time making that previous one. The one we made with this kit, that yeah, I'm going to have to make another one pretty soon, I think. Just really loved making it. So, and I know I talked obviously during that little sort of mini series doing it, you know, that I hadn't made one for a while, and felt really nervous about making it. And so, to be honest, that's another reason why really I should just get on and make another one now, before, you know, I kind of lose that confidence again, because it's weird, isn't it? But just how quickly you can lose confidence in doing things, you know, just because you've not done them for a while. So yeah, oh my goodness, isn't that so pretty? I love how that looks. And I'm thinking tie this up now. Unfortunately, I don't actually think I've got any more ivory sari silk, which, oh, gutting, because that would have looked so pretty. I'm just looking behind me to see. No, can't see any. Oh, hang on a second. I might have. Oh, might be in luck. Oh, might just be in luck. Just got this little bit here. So, yeah. Do you know, the weird thing is, I'd had the ivory sari silk for ages and I didn't actually use it for ages. And, you know, kept on just using the bright coloured sari silk, the rich kind of colours. And, yeah, so I'd had it for a really long time. And then just suddenly I started using the ivory and, oh my goodness, raced through it. It was like my favourite one. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous does that look? That was just the sort of finishing touch that needed, wasn't it? So I'm just going to glue this straight on to the envelope flap, like that. So that when that goes onto a page, obviously the envelope can still open out. So yeah, absolutely love how that looks. Right, have we got quickly time to do one more envelope? Let's try. So yeah, let's take this one, quickly do around the edge. Did I ink the envelope? Did I ink that? Oh, no idea. No idea whether I did or I didn't. Oh well. Doesn't hurt to ink a second time, does it, to be honest? So yeah, I might not have inked this, to be honest. Who knows? Who knows if I did? Right, okay, so this can go in here. Now, again, oh, I'm actually thinking we could kind of layer up a couple of the like journal cards onto here. What do we think? That might be sort of quite cool. Oh, like that. I mean, this is the same journal card, but obviously printed in small size. So I'm thinking that might be quite cool to have it like that. And then we could even put this here. What do we think to that? Now, again, thinking, shall we try some black lace? Let me try this lace because obviously I've just got this, you know, kind of offcut, I suppose, of it. So yeah, we'll just try that and just see. Oh, I don't know. Which way is that flap? Right, okay, so I'm going to put, I think, wonder if I could just have this as a belly band. I could do, probably. Wonder what I did with that black lace. Oh, it's on the floor. I've suddenly spotted it down on the floor. Hang on. Oh, that's weird. Just cut that header piece off again. This must have been another piece. Okay. Oh, look, there it is. It was blending in with my craft mat because it was obviously black. I couldn't really see it in amongst the craft mat. So, oh my goodness, how lovely does that look straight away? Oh, I love it. Right, let's have a look and see. So, do you know, I'm thinking for this one, what we should do is line the inside of this. So let me just see. Have I got some leftover paper? Not really. What did I do with that other paper just now? Oh, put it up here. No, there's not much. Not that much, because I could do this, but obviously this has got that picture, which... Right, let's do this one. So just to line the envelope, because I'm thinking this could be an envelope, you know, sort of hanging on the side of a page. So let's just go down here. Oops. Like that. Right, just use this to cut along here. You know, use this as a guide to where to cut. Okay. So I just quickly tuck this here. Going quite quick now because my daughter's going to be home at any moment. Oh, and she's wanting to drag me out somewhere. She wants to go and get an outfit for the school disco. So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to finish once she gets home. because she's going to be straight away dragging me out. Okay. Yeah, she's obviously getting to that age. I mean, she's only 10, but she's obviously getting to that age where, oh no, she can't possibly wear what she's actually got in the cupboard, you know, to the school disco. No, she wants to have something different. I mean, that's fair enough, isn't it? I mean, yeah, that's what us girls are like, isn't it? So, yep. Okay. Right, there we go. So, just quickly smooth this out. Okie dokie. Just mop the bit out there. Okay. Let's just cut this round. The reason I've lined this is because I'm thinking, you know, if this was glued onto a page like with the flap, and so it was folding a lot, you know, often, it's just making it a little bit more resilient. So, you know, when it's folding often, it's going to be stronger and hopefully last longer. So that's the only reason why I've lined this one as opposed to the other one. So I like to think that then, you know, it's going to be nice and strong if it's kind of hung onto a page with the flap. So yeah, right, okay, so from that point of view, probably doesn't really matter too much which side we go with the lace. So we could have it that side or we could have it this side. Let's just see. Or maybe have it this side, I think. Yeah. So again, just going to pop this down. Just put it like that. Okay, and then this I'm going to put, yeah, I'm going to put it as a side loading pocket here. And to be honest, then, I know I say these things all the time, it doesn't matter then if it's used or not used as a pocket. The option's there. I'm so sorry if you can hear Bo groaning. She's making her presence known. She's probably just moving about on a particularly uncomfortable bit of paper or something, who knows. Right, okay, so I'm going to just fill this in on a couple of the sort of filled in bits of lace. So as we glue that down, because we didn't glue this lace down at all, so yeah, we'll just kind of like that. Okay, and I've got obviously that sort of curly edge because that's where we sort of tore it when we tore that sort of header part off. Okay, right, that one, and then here we're going to have this one, so let's just quickly ink this one up. Might just cut this down a bit. So yeah, oops, got lace everywhere now, sticking all over me. Oh, it's very hard to see the right way and the wrong way. Oh gosh, I talk about this all the time, but honestly, it's really hard. Oh, that's her now. Right, okay, I'm going to have to finish this off tomorrow, I think. So yeah, I'll be back. Oh, so sorry about that. So we're now the next day, obviously. So yes, went out, got my daughter an outfit for her school disco, and yeah, so she's all sorted now. The disco's not till tomorrow, but yeah, hopefully she'll have a nice time. What was her outfit? So we got her some, oh, I mean, yeah, not my idea of what you'd wear to a disco, but hey, apparently it's all the rage. So she got like what, I mean, they literally called them parachute pants. So you can imagine, like a parachute. I mean, I personally would call them like cargo pants, but I guess that's not really a trendy term to call them. Yeah, so parachute pants or parachute trousers, they were in a kind of not quite white, but a sort of, yeah, very light colour. So no doubt she'll ruin those within probably 2 days of wearing them, or, you know, 2 occasions of wearing them. And then a vest top with like NYC written on it. That was in a kind of dark red colour with ivory, you know, kind of piping around the edge. Quite cute, you know. And then she also wanted a little silver necklace with a little diamante kind of dropping off of it. And, you know, very tiny and delicate. Not like my monstrous jewellery. She's quite discreet. And what was the other thing? What was the other thing? I feel like there were 4 things. Oh, she treated herself to a little handbag. So, yeah, she's all set now for the disco. And, yeah, like I say, not really kind of my idea of a disco outfit. The funny thing is, so she tries it on. And I thought, oh, my goodness, she looks awful. I didn't want to be mean, but, you know, I was just like, oh, my gosh, look at what that looks like. Because the trousers were so baggy and they were also quite long for her. So, of course, they were like just this big bulk all at the bottom. Anyway, she then put her kind of trainers on and actually it transformed the outfit. And once she put the vest on, I was like, oh, actually, yeah, it looks cool. So, but I did say to her, are you sure this is what you want to wear, you know, to the disco? You don't want to have a nice kind of pretty dress or anything? No, Mum, no. So, well, okay, that's fine then. So I'm going to put this on as a pocket as well. Don't know whether it's going to be used as a pocket, but again, give ourselves the option. So yeah, anyway, she that's what she got for her outfit. So the disco is tomorrow, so she can't wait to wear her outfit. And I know that she must really love it because we got home and she tried it on and showed her brother. And to be honest, she's one of those that normally, you know, if you say to her, oh, you know, let's try these clothes on, or, you know, go, oh, can't be bothered. So she must really love that outfit because she was even like, oh, I'm going to try it on and show, you know, show my brother. So yeah, she must be truly pleased with it. Right, this one, I'm going to stick this on with the hot glue, but again, lots of hot glue. So hopefully we've got that raised effect. Anyway, so that's the main thing. She really loves the outfit. So yeah. And she did look cute. I said to her, oh, you look very funky. Funky? What? I don't want to be called funky. I said, what? I thought that was a good word to use. She said, trendy, nice. Trendy, no, she didn't use the word nice. She said trendy something. I can't remember what the other word was she used. But anyway, she said, not funky, Mum. So I thought that was a compliment. So anyway, yeah, goes to show. Obviously, I'm so old, I don't get the terminology right at all. And just, you know, she's then offended. Right, so that looks really pretty, doesn't it? So we've got a pocket on this side, and obviously this side is also a pocket. So that looks really very nice. And then now we could have some bling down here. Or I wonder whether we could have another one of those. No, I prefer the bling on this one. So yeah. Now, do we like that butterfly up there? Do we like it? Down here, I don't really feel like it shows up enough. Could have it here on the side. Oh, that's quite pretty, isn't it? Right, let's put the bling down. Anyway, yeah, and it was so good because the parachute trousers, you know, first of all, we picked them up from the children's bit and they were, you know, £20. I thought, oh. Anyway, they didn't fit her, luckily. And she's going to be 11 in a few months. And so I picked some up in extra small in the adults section and said, well, you know, how about try these ones? And these ones were reduced. These were only £8. And to be honest, I didn't really think they were going to fit her. Anyway, they did. So, like I say, they were very, very long. But once she got her trainers on, then, you know, it sort of took them up a bit. But yeah, I thought, wow, that is a result, because actually they were half the price of the children's ones. So yeah, it worked out very, very well. Plus she obviously liked that because it felt grown up for her, you know, because she was like, oh, they're the grown up ones, you know. It's weird how that sticks with you, isn't it? I mean, I can still remember my first adult item of clothing that I bought, you know, from the adult section. And yeah, I kind of think that sort of sticks with you, doesn't it? So anyway, yeah, and she bought herself, you know, one of those kind of half moon type handbags. So yeah, you know, quite a nice looking one. So yeah, she's pleased as punch, as they say, pleased as punch with all her things. Okay. Funny enough, we did see another child, you know, another girl from her class, also in the same shop, also obviously dragged her mum out to buy an outfit for the disco. But it was a really pretty dress. So I did say to her, oh, you know, are you sure that you want that outfit that we've bought? Because, you know, I noticed that she had a, you know, really pretty dress. Oh, sorry about that. So, yeah, I did say to her, are you sure that you want, you know, the outfit that we've bought? Because, you know, we saw her friend at the till and she was kind of going to try on a pretty dress. I said, are you sure you want this outfit? You know, yeah. So, anyway, that's what outfit she's got now. So hopefully she will enjoy wearing it. So that is the 2 envelopes. Now this one, I'd love to have the sari silk around it, but obviously we've got this big overhang of lace. So if I put the sari silk around, it's just going to kind of squish the lace up and look silly. So I'm not going to bother with that. But again, we did line this, didn't we? So that can be kind of glued in like that. Probably collage a little bit around, you know, just on the actual envelope itself. And again, I'll just use obviously a couple of similar papers so that it's tying it in from the front and the back. Yeah, so that's our envelopes. We obviously made those gorgeous lacy clusters or snippets, or yeah, whatever we're calling them. Yep, hoarding those now, so must try not to hoard them for too long. But yeah, so I hope you like all the things that we made and just had a bit of a sort of fun craft with me there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, really appreciate it if you could give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, I will see you next time. Thanks so much then. Bye.